She thought they were just arguing like any other couple. Raised voices, hurt feelings, doors closing a little too hard. But one night, while his phone was charging on the nightstand, she saw a folder she'd never noticed before. Dozens of audio files, all labeled with dates, all labeled with her name. And that's when she realized he wasn't trying to fix the relationship. He was building a case against her. This story isn't about cheating. It's not about money. It's about something much quieter and far more dangerous. Control that hides behind the word evidence. Manipulation disguised as, I just want to protect myself. Because when someone secretly records your arguments, you're no longer in a relationship. You're in a courtroom you didn't agree to enter. Let me tell you how she found out and what it revealed about him. At first, she tried to be reasonable. He claimed it was just in case things got twisted later. He said, I need proof of how you talk to me. I'm tired of being painted as the bad guy. And for a moment, she almost believed him. But then she noticed something unsettling. He never recorded his insults, never recorded the moments he provoked her, never recorded the silence, the stonewalling, the eye rolls, the smirks. Only her reactions, only her breaking points. That's when it clicked. This wasn't documentation, it was selective storytelling. Toxic people don't record to understand, they record to control the narrative. Every argument became a trap, every emotional response became proof, and slowly she stopped expressing herself. Not because she didn't have feelings, but because she knew they were being archived. Once the recordings existed, everything changed. Whenever she tried to talk things out, he'd say, "Careful, I'm recording." And just like that, the argument wasn't about the issue anymore. It was about her tone, her volume, her words taken out of context. He'd replay clips later, out loud, sometimes in front of others. See how aggressive you sound? Listen to yourself. But what she never heard in those clips was the lead-up, the gaslighting, the hours of dismissal before she snapped. Recording turned him into the editor of reality, and that's how manipulation works. You're not controlling the person, you're controlling the story about them. Over time, she started doubting herself. Was she really that bad? Was she unstable? Was she overreacting? That self-doubt, that was the real goal. The breaking point didn't come during a fight. It came during a calm moment. She asked him to stop recording. She said it made her anxious, unsafe. And instead of empathy, he smiled and said, "If you have nothing to hide, why are you scared?" That sentence changed everything. Because healthy partners don't monitor you. They don't collect evidence. They don't prepare for war inside a relationship. She realized then this wasn't about resolving conflict. It was about power. So she did something unexpected. She stopped arguing altogether, stopped explaining, stopped defending herself. And when the recordings stopped being useful, he got angry. That's when she knew. The recordings were never protection, they were leverage. Walking away wasn't easy. He told people she was unstable. He hinted that he had proof. But here's the truth she learned. Anyone who needs secret recordings to control you is already afraid of losing control. She didn't leave quietly. She left clearly. And clarity is the one thing manipulators can't stand. If you're watching this and something feels familiar, this isn't normal conflict. This is toxic control. Drop a comment if you've ever felt silenced in a relationship, like your emotions were used against you. And if this story opened your eyes, subscribe for more real stories about emotional manipulation, hidden abuse, and reclaiming your voice. Because love shouldn't feel like surveillance, and your feelings were never meant to be evidence. Once the blame was gone, something strange happened. She felt lighter. Not healed, not fixed, just clearer. She stopped asking, "What's wrong with me?" and started asking, "Why did I accept less than I deserved?" That question changed everything. She realized accountability isn't about perfection, it's about honesty. And the moment she stopped carrying guilt that wasn't hers, she started finding herself again. This story isn't just about one relationship. It's about what happens when blame is used as a shield and what happens when someone finally puts it down. If this story feels familiar, if you've ever apologized for things you didn't do, doubted your reality, or carried responsibility that didn't belong to you, this is your reminder. You're not too sensitive. You're not the problem. And clarity is not betrayal. If this story resonated with you, tap like. It helps this reach people who need it. Comment below. Have you ever been blamed for something that wasn't yours? And subscribe for more stories about truth, accountability, and emotional clarity. Sometimes the truth doesn't just come out. Sometimes you finally let yourself see it.